Hello students. So we are understanding the concept of rank. In my first video I told you what exactly is a rank and what are the different ways to find out the rank. In my second video I told you how to reduce it to echelon form and get the rank, or how to bring non-zero rows and get the rank. Now look at the third video where we have some different questions, as well as I'll give one question of normal form also. Now look at this question. What is this question? Find K if the rank of the matrix is 2. If the rank of the matrix is 2 means what? I have two non-zero rows. More than two non-zero rows. My concern here will be make one row completely zero. Correct? So now let us start. What is the concept? Make this first element 1, which is already 1. Good for me. Now using this element, that is using rank row 1, make the below 2 element 0. Okay, these two element I should make 0. So what are the operation? In R2 you apply R2 minus R1, and in R3 you apply R3 minus R1. So what you will get? Let's write it down. 1 1 1 1 0 1 3 k minus 1. Okay, here 0 3 9 k square minus 1. Right? So my first target is achieved. Keep first element is 1 and below that all are 0. Again I'll repeat, first element is 1 preferably, easily if it is working. Otherwise I can manage with other numbers also. Okay. Now next step. Now move diagonally like this. Make this element 1, which is already 1. Good for me again. Now using this element, make this 0. So in R3 I will apply R3 minus 3R2. What it will give me? Let's work on it. 1 1 1 1 0. Okay. Now I am not changing this, so I'll write directly. In R3 I have to work. Okay. So 0 0 0 and k square minus, oh, I should increase this place because I need some place. K square minus 1 minus 3 k minus 1. Correct? Now my question is, rank has to be 2. Rank has to be 2 means if this term becomes 0, the rank will be 2. So to get rank 2, I should write k square minus 1 minus 3k minus 1 is equal to 0. If it is non-zero, rank will become 3. So if I modify the question, ki rank is 3, then you should write not 0. For what value of k it is rank is 3, then I should write not equal to 0. Okay, now this a square minus b square, so I can write it as a plus b, a minus b, k minus 1, k plus 1, minus 3, k minus 1 is equal to 0. K minus 1 I can take common, so I am left with k plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 0. K minus 1, k minus 2 is equal to 0. So if k is equal to 1 or k is equal to 2 or both k is 1 and k is 2, then my rank will be equal to 2 and I am done. Right? Let's move to the next question. Again same type of question. Find k such that the matrix this has rank less than 3. Less than 3 means it can be 2 also, it can be 1 also. So first thing, convert it to echelon form. So what is the first operation I can apply? In R2, you apply R2 minus R1. And in R3, you apply R3 minus R1. So what you will get? 1, K, 1. R2 minus R1 is what? K minus 1, 1 minus K, K minus 1. Correct? Now see. Here, what mistake I am doing? I am directly subtracting, which is not helping me basically. My target is, what is the main target? When you start doing a question, I told you this element should be 1 and using this I should make these two 0. So what should be the operation in R2? In R2 I should apply R2 minus KR1. That is why I make it 1, so that I can just multiply that constant and work. Now since this is same, so in R3 directly you can apply R3 minus R1. Now you understood why I am making it 1, preferably 1, because so that I can just multiply the number and get the values. So 1, K, 1. So 0, 1 minus k square, k minus k is 0. 0, 0 and 0. Correct? Now my question is 100% sure rank is, when I am solving now, the rank is, so now if the question is find k so that the rank is less than 3, I can have two cases. Case 1, when rank of A is equal to 1. So when rank will be 1, when 1 minus k square is equal to 0. Implies k is equal to plus minus 1, then the rank will be equal to 1, okay, which is less than 3. Case 2, when rank of A is equal to 2, means 1 minus k square is not equal to 0. As simple as that. So k should not be equal to plus 1, k should not be equal to minus 1. So the rank will become 2. As simple as that. Done. Easy question. So it looks scary, but it is easy. Now come to the normal form. Now what is the concept of normal form? First let me tell you the method. Then we'll go for the question. Again, this element I'll make 1. Okay. This is a leader element. I'll make it 1. Now using row operation, I will make all the elements below that as 0. Now using the column operation, in front of that I'll make all 0. In normal form, you have to use column operation also. But in echelon, avoid. It's not a rule, but avoid. Now move diagonally, make this element 1. Again, below it 0, in front of it 0. Move diagonally, make it 1, below it 0, in front of it 0. Like that, if you move, you will get. Okay. Now see how to start. Now the first element is 1. So what are the operation I will apply? In R2 you apply R2 minus R1. In R3 you apply R3 minus 3R1. In R4 you apply R4 minus 2R1. Observe, I am using only R1. So 1, 1, 1, 6. 0. Now minus 1 is minus 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 5 minus 6 is minus 1. Okay, now 0. Now 3 you have to multiply. If you can't do orally, please write and do. So 3 minus 3, 0. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. 8 minus 3 6 are 18. So 8 minus 18 is what? Minus 10. And since all three are negative, I can always do this. Okay, or I'll keep it here because one more thing I can see here. I'll tell you in the next step. Now last row 0. Now minus 2 is minus 4. 3 minus 2 is 1. 7 minus 12. So 5. Minus 5. Correct. Now if you observe the third row, I can divide it by minus 2 basically. So R3 I am dividing by R3 by minus 2. Okay. So what I got? 1 1 1 6 0 0 0. Okay. Minus 2 1 minus 1. Then 1 1 minus 5. Plus 5, sorry. And minus 4 1 minus 5. So my first target is achieved. I told you first element I will make 1 and below that 0. That is done. Now in front of this 1 I should make all 0 by applying the column operations. Okay. So now what are the column operation I should apply? In C2 I will do C2 minus C1. In C3 I will do C3 minus C1. And in C4 I will do C4 minus 6C1. Now what is the beauty of these column operation? I don't have to struggle here because first column is 0. So the inside this nothing will be affected. See, I'll write, then you'll understand probably what I'm saying. 0 0 0. Because of these three operations, this will become 0, this will become 0, this will become 0. Remaining you write as such. Because this first column is 0 now, so it will not affect. Correct? So now I got this. Now what is the next thing? I should move diagonally and make this minus 2 as 1. But instead of struggling into that, I can swap my row 3 and row 2. So if I swap, what I'll get? 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 5 0 minus 2 1 minus 1 0 minus 4 1 minus 5. Okay. Now using this 1, below it make all the 0 by applying row operation. So in R3 I can do R3 plus 2R2. And in R4 I can do R4 plus 4R2. Okay. So I'll get like this. Normal form usually it is lengthy. But when they mention we have to use it. Okay. So if it is in your syllabus means you have to do it. Now next step 115 no change. In R3 I have to change, right? So 0. Now 1, see 1 plus 2, 3. Minus 1 plus 10, so 9. Now here again 0. 1 plus 4 is 5. Minus 5 plus 20, so 19. Correct? Now next step, apply the column operation. So what is the column operation I will apply? In C3. C3 minus C2. Because using this I should do on this and this, right? And in C4 you apply C4 minus 5C2. So what you will get? 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. Then as I said 1 0 0 and remaining remains same. 3 9 5 19. Correct? So yes, sometimes it becomes little complicated, but it is fine. When you work on it, it works. Okay. So I reached till this point, right? Now let's see. Oh, see here what a nice mistake I have done. Look here, when I am applying R4 minus 4R2. Okay. So minus 5 plus 20. So minus 5 plus 20 is how much? 15. What I wrote? 19. That's why it was looking so awkward. Okay. Now, see now. Very clearly, easily I can see third row I can divide by 3 and fourth row I can divide by 5. So here also in between, if your common sense give you a signal, use it please. So there is no hard and fast rule. If you see something which can ease your process, please adopt it, right? Now last two rows are same. So it will help me to reduce my job. 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 3 0 0 0 0. But please kindly mind this is not a normal form because this 3 is sitting here. So what you can apply in column 4? You apply C4 minus 3C3. Okay. So I'll get it as 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0. I have added extra 0 only in excitement. Okay. So this is 1 0 0 0. So this is basically I3 0 0 0, and that's why the rank of A is equal to 3. So this is how we do the normal form question. I hope all of you understood. If you have any doubt in any question or any topic, please text me on YouTube so that I can prepare a explained detailed video for that topic and upload it. Subscribe the channel so that you will get all the notification. So after this, my next video will be system of equation, where again I will be using the concept of rank. Thank you.